experiencing this firsthand, and it's amazing. It's huge. It's much bigger than we pictured it. Let's take a look around. What do you guys see? What is that?
It's a picture of George Washington. Actually, it's not just a random picture. It's actually the picture of the first time the White House crashed down. This was the only thing that survived. Is that what?
Not quite, but I like where you're going with that. So this is an image of George Washington, but look, guess what? He's talking back to you. You get to interact with George Washington. How cool is that?
Yes.
Right? Well, let's not touch it. It's not for touching, but it's definitely for watching. That is so neat. Where's Henry? Oh, Henry found, oh, careful. Henry found the map. I believe these are all the signers of the Declaration. Is that correct? Okay, let's calm down, back up a little bit. There we go. Did it get stuck? Oh no! That's okay. North Carolina is awesome. Do you guys recognize these names? John Penn, William Hooper, Joseph Hughes.
That's familiar, John Penn.
Yeah, John Penn. You recognize that name. Yeah, it's not working. That's okay. Technology doesn't like a lot of people. Most of the time, that's us. Let's take a look over here as our children wander off. Here. What are we seeing over here, William?
Let's see.
French and Indian War, right? This is definitely a timeline. Okay, get this. George versus George. Which George are we talking about?
George Washington, George III.
Right. Isn't that amazing? So they're both George at the same time. Which one's more important? Or are they equally important, but it's better to know which one? Right, good question. So over here we have the French and Indian War, right?
I mean, George Washington is really important, but so is King George, so that way you know what they were fighting against.
Right, it's good to know both sides, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely good to know both. So then we have First Continental Congress in 74, the Stamp Act in 65. This is, I was not going the right way, going this way. So French and Indian War, the Stamp Act, the Quartering Act, the Declaratory Act, the Townshend Acts. Look at all these different acts. 1770, they have the Boston Massacre, and then guess what? Favorite part, right?
The
Boston Tea Party. That's right. And then we have the first. Right. Do you remember who the president of the Continental Congress was?
John Hancock?
No.
Richard Henry Lee?
Hey. Yeah. Oh. Right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. Cool, right? So yes, George Washington was the first president, but Richard Henry Lee was the first Continental Congress president. Cool, right? Yeah. So this is King George III, just like you said, from 1730 to 1820. The monarch of Great Britain and Ireland during one of the most turbulent periods in British and American history. So he's definitely one to read up on.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Betty?
I'm still
I'm gonna take this off, make this easier for everyone. Oh, there you go. So what are you seeing? Ask me, tell me what the questions are.
Okay, so the British passed the 1765 Stamp Act taxing paper goods. Some colonists protested against this new policy. How would you respond to their argument? So there's either refuse to use stamped paper and protest the act, or accept the tax as Britain's right to govern the colonies. I chose refuse to stamp paper and protest the act.
So that's a very interesting answer. Let's go to number two.
The second one?
Okay, we're not to the second one yet. We're doing that now. Go ahead and read it.
In 1770, a mob of roughly 300 Americans gathered around 9 British soldiers. They yelled and threw things. British soldiers fire on the crowd, killing 5. As an American witness, how do you respond to this event? View the massacre as an act of violence where the British Army murdered Americans, or view the incident as a terrible incident where the British soldiers acted in self-defense against violent protesters.
Which one do you think was more truth?
The first one?
First one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't matter who you're fighting against. If it's a war, that's one thing, but we hadn't started our war in 1770, had we? No, that was a senseless act. Okay, number 3.
In 1773, the Sons of Liberty throw British tea into Boston Harbor to protest a tax. How do you feel about their actions? Either applaud the bold action against unjust taxes or condemn it as a vandalism and destruction of property.
What do you think?
I did the first one.
Why?
Well, because it's an unjust tax.
The tea is? So you think it was right that they did it?
Yes.
Okay. What about number 4?
Bad for you.
Patriots are boycotting British goods like paper, paint, glass, and tea because of Parliament's taxes. Will you join the boycott? I haven't answered this one, and Henry touched
It's okay.
the first one.
Read off the options.
Okay. Yes, you stop selling British goods to support the colony's independence, or no, you keep selling British goods. The taxes aren't a big deal. I'll do yes.
Right? So Henry wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
All right, what about the last one?
The British Army sends soldiers to Boston. How do you react? Either view them as occupiers violating colonial liberty, or welcome them as defenders of law and order.
What do you think? Soldiers to Boston. Are they occupying, violating the colonial liberty, or are you welcoming them to defend the law and the order?
Ben, Boston is a city in Massachusetts. Pretend it's your home. So the British government sends soldiers into your home. Do you view them as occupiers violating colonial liberty, or welcome them as defenders of law and order?
What would Abigail Adams say? How would she feel about this kind of situation?
She's been in this before.
So what did she say?
Your home though.
View them as occupiers violating colonial liberty. No, actually, she did welcome them. In her home, there were soldiers who came from someplace, I forgot, and they went actually into her house, and she gave them food, and she had to give them one of her most valuable possessions.
She had to, or she chose to?
She chose to, and she gave them her silverware, very expensive, and it is one of her most valuable possessions.
Okay.
And she gave it to them and melted it for
Bullets?
bullets.
Was that for the Patriot Army or for the British Army?
It was for the enemy.
It's for the enemy.
Yes.
Oh, see, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, when was this?
Let's see. Go ahead and go to the next one. Oh, there's more questions.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 10 questions. It does say that. Okay, number 6.
Your town establishes a committee of correspondence which spreads information about American resistance to the British. Do you join eagerly to help spread patriot ideas, or do you report the activity to British officials as suspicious?
What do you think?
Is in your hands.
The first one.
Okay, number 7.
In 1775, American militia clashed with British troops at Lexington and Concord, the war's first battle. How do you react to this outbreak of fighting? Either join the fight for independence or hope for a quick settlement and return to a normal life. First one.
It'd be really hard not to just hope for everything to go back to normal, right?
Yeah.
It'd be really hard, but you're like, oh, man, I am getting really sick of all this injustice. I kind of want to just join the fight,
Yep.
right? What, number 8?
Alright, the Continental Congress signs the Declaration of Independence 1776. I knew this would ask it. Declaring the 13 colonies free and independent states. What do you think of this resolution? Either strongly support the Declaration of Independence, it is time for full separation from the tyrants across the ocean, or reject the declaration as treason. Britain has not harmed the colonies, and their rule provides structure and safety.
Now, if you think about it, these were definitely the options that they were weighing, right?
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people who felt that they should reject the declaration. They're like, no, 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 no. We should be supporting, right?
Yeah.
Because the British troops here, they're helping to support us. They're helping to keep us safe.
Yeah.
So which one would you feel? Right?
Support the declaration.
Support the declaration. You got strong blood. Number 9.
France offers support to the Americans in 1778. Your response: either celebrate the alliance, strengthens the
Celebrate. The
patriot
alliance
cause.
strengthens the patriot cause, okay? Or
Oppose. It's dangerous to ally with Britain's enemies.
right. So which one do you think? So France offers support to the Americans in 1778. Which one's good?
Celebrate.
Number 10.
The war ends in 1783 when the Treaty of Paris is signed. Britain has lost and America establishes an independent government. What do? Either rejoice in independence and help build a new republic, or leave for Canada, Britain, or the Caribbean.
A lot of people are trying to do that now, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna rejoice. Okay,
just gonna rejoice.
Yeah.
Good.
Touch to see your affiliation. I'm a patriot.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay, baby, come here.
true
Is that
patriot.
fun?
Yes.
You really liked it?
Okay, we're holding people up.
Let's keep looking. Here, come here. I'm gonna give this to William. William, come here, please. Okay. Why don't you lead us around?
Okay, apparently my name's Gary now. Oh no, it's Andy.
Let's go to the next side. Come here. Let's go over here. Stay together. Thank you. Ooh, William, what do we have here? William, what's this?
Join or Die, created by Benjamin Franklin.
Do you recognize this?
Give me liberty or give me death. Yes.
Okay. Do you know what it is? You can read it.
I know
There's a cheat sheet right there.
1775. As British tyranny grew and tensions escalated, the Second Virginia Convention met at St. John's Church in Richmond to decide the colony's fate. There, Patrick Henry's fiery "Give me liberty or give me death" speech inspired his fellow delegates, including George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, to take the first bold step toward American independence. That's what I've heard it before.
Exactly.
Give me liberty or give me death. That and I had also read Nathan Hale's Hazardous Tales, and then it described that in that.
Beautiful. See? It's good to know things.
What do you think, William?
Cool. Patrick Henry. All right. What do we have here? Guess Thomas Paine, right? You paused it?